هذا الموت من ظن نفسه ومنذ متى يخشى المنايا مريدها ونستعرض
Not looking good.
ونستعرض الأعمار خيلا أمامنا فلا نعتني التي نستجيدها كتقليم ثوب المسيح.
Why is that being allowed?
نريد المنايا عندنا وتقديمها.
Anyway, so moving away from this situation.
I want to get right to it because we want to talk about what is happening in Iran. I'm hearing right now that the airspace is closed over Israel. No flights, all flights have been canceled.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's still burning. We got... Close, go. How far down?
Usually when we hear of, airspace shut down, no flights are going to Ben Gurion or from Ben Gurion back, we look also at what other countries have these restrictions. It looks like some flights who begin in some capitals or some cities also are canceled at this point in time, which means there could be a possibility of military activity in the Middle East, that Israel could be preparing itself for a counter-reaction by the Islamic regime in Iran, by their long-range missiles. That's the one explanation, but we don't know more than that.
Okay, and we'll get to what military operation could possibly look like, whether the United States is involved, Israel is involved. But first, I want to talk about the images that we're finally seeing. Giselle, I want you to talk about this. So there's been a massive blackout since, the protests began, the revolution began. Obviously, a blackout is great for the regime because then the world doesn't get to see the massacre that they're committing. The conservative numbers show, and correct me if I'm wrong, that 20,000 people have been killed. It could be as much as 40,000. What shocks me even more is that this is not wall-to-wall coverage on the news.
This is around lunchtime today. Not really sure why there's still people outside. It's not safe. Obviously, a lot of them are pro-IRGC, so they still go out anyway. Get your reaction to the live chat, but
آدرنالین بیشتر میخوان.
it was this guy. Also, Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War, has now released this video by CENTCOM saying, if you kill Americans, if you threaten Americans anywhere on earth, we will hunt you down without apology and without hesitation, and we will kill you. So Under the presidency of Donald J. Trump, the American defense policy has now gone back to the days of the Roman Empire, which was a policy I was always in favor of. Rome said, if you touch a Roman citizen, even across the globe, we will come down, we will hunt you down and take you out. And this is basically the new American policy under the current administration. Now let's quickly go back to the Israelis. They have taken out some more IRGC targets over the last couple of hours. They're all excited, by the way, as usual.
های کشورهای اسلامی انتظار می رود هرچه سریعتر آمریکای جنایتکار و رژیم وحشی صهیونیستی را از چنین اقدامات بزدلانه ضد بشری برحذر دارند تا شعله‌های آتش و جنگ بیش از این گسترش نیابد. در غیر این صورت اقدامات مشابهی در منطقه صورت خواهد گرفت و اگر تحمل نفت بیش از بشکه‌ای $200 را دارید این بازی را ادامه دهید.
That was a close one. Yeah. Now, okay, so the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps have said that they will now be attacking the oil facilities of the Persian Gulf Arab countries. Good luck with that. So they're going to be hitting Saudi Arabia, UAE, and all the others. Anybody that has oil sites will be hit, which means that those countries will have no other option but to move from being defensive to being offensive. The Americans are obviously sending more troops to the Middle East to support them. The brilliant Dutch military are also on their way alongside the French. The Brits are still busy, only working 9 to 5, so they're not going to be around anytime soon.
ترامپ تو قول دادی انجام دادی حالا نوبت ماست.
Yeah, Trump, you promised and you delivered. Now it's our turn. Brilliant. Also, insane footage of burning oil pouring out into the streets. Again, drains and everything else. Side roads has become quite dangerous. So let's go and have a look at that footage.
بنزینا رو ریختن تو جوبا همینجوری آتیش گرفته مغازه و خونه‌های مردم.
Crazy stuff. They are being crippled. It looks like the end of the world. So that's how it started. And then, while we're here, I'm just going to have a look at the live chat quickly.
הם טוענים שכן אפשר לראות פה את הרסיס, אני לא רואה מאומה.
הכל מתלקח. הבית שלי, שרף כל הבניין שם.
Number of cars have been destroyed as well.
תזוזו משם, תזוזו!
מי הבעלים של הבית? אז אתה.
Video. You got a lot of the Iranian supporters who are also worried about them, obviously. Usual. Then we had the UAE coming out to deny this, of course, saying the UAE will never place the Iranian people in the same basket as the Iranian regime. The Iranian people are the real victims of that regime and the ones who suffer the most from its policies. As neighbors, we recognize this reality and we care about their well-being. So we had the UAE's National Defense Committee chairman as saying that we didn't do anything. Nothing has been hit. We would not hit civilian infrastructure. And Jerusalem Post and Channel 12 were talking nonsense as usual. Of course, one of the other jobs that we have on this channel is to expose and debunk the false claims by the mainstream media. But having said that, the UAE, the military have been quite busy today. This is the footage we have released from the received from the Emiratis. The Minister of Defense confirmed that they have been fighting against the IRGC throughout the day and shooting down the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps drones and missiles. As you can see in this video, one of the drones is being targeted by the Emirati military, and they have done a great job. So we will go back to the UAE in a second, because Saudi Arabia have also been busy with their military fighting against the IRGC attacks. But we have an insane video